Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm heading down sort of, I guess it would be central New Jersey, kind of Glassboro, Pine Hill area, Clementon. A lot of lakes down that area, smaller ponds, a little bit bigger lakes. Again, I don't, one of the things I don't own a fishing kayak or a small bass boat or paddle boat or anything, so it's all shore fishing that I'm going to be doing. And then I will keep you guys informed, kind of tell you what lake I'm headed to. All these places are new to me, so got to find where to park, where to go in, how many spots the place has, things like that. I'll perfect these videos a little bit more, I guess, as I get going and figure out exactly what should be in there or what people might want to see. So let me know if there's certain things about the lake that you'd be interested in knowing. That way when I go, maybe I can look up some information on them and give you guys the information that you would be looking for if you were going to these lakes. Okay, so Silver Lake. GPS took me like a really weird way. It kept saying I had to make a right when I could clearly see the lake on my left. But so far, a couple of spots that I pulled up to have these no fishing signs, private property. So I'm still kind of driving around figuring out if there's fishing, where the access point for that is. All right, so you can see the lake behind me there. This is a total strikeout. Not sure exactly what the deal is here. Fishbrain has like 384 fish checked in that were caught here. The last one was actually yesterday that was listed on there. And there are no fishing signs. Pretty much every 25 feet as far as I can see all the way around this lake. So Silver Lake, don't know what's going on. The pictures that I saw posted also were various people, little kids, older guys, catching a bunch of different types of fish, a lot of bass, pickerel, but I don't know how they were getting in here, how they were fishing. But for me, Gibbsboro, New Jersey, Silver Lake is a washout. It was tough to even try to figure out how to like get down here. There's like a parking lot that like leads up. I mean, it's a beautiful place. If you're gonna come here and walk around the lake, there's actually little docks down there. There's some people sitting on the one close by. I don't want to film them, but you might be able to see the way back there. There's like a little dock looking thing, and a couple of kids are standing out on it right now playing with some geese. But otherwise, there's no fishing that could be done here. So on to the next spot, I guess. Windy, Voorhees, New Jersey. It's called Kirkwood Lake. Again, pretty tough access. One little gravel road to find the place, and there's not much access for bank fishing at all. You have this little small bank here, but then it's a huge lake, very beautiful lake. Little boat ramp over there, so you got a small kayak or something. Look at it.
Let's do it right here.
Yeah, this is where I'm gonna try for a couple of minutes, and then there's like it's actually a little dam over there and a little runoff over here. I might even try that for a couple of seconds. But looks like a great place if you had a small little fishing kayak or small little boat. Alright, so no luck for me, but Avery got this little bass.
Hi, buddy.
A little worm, little lizard.
It's so windy.
It's super windy. You probably can't hear anything I'm saying. So hey, there we go.
There you go, buddy.
See, buddy. All right, so this is Clementon Lake. That's right by Clementon Amusement Park. So pretty cool little background to look at. Are they listening to music in the car behind us while we're like videoing? Um, but this is pretty much your access point. You have this little strip of road right here. You have a pull off here, a pull off up there, which there's a cop sitting in, and then you can park behind those buildings over there, and you have this little strip with the railing to stand on the other side. And otherwise it's all private property or amusement park. So this is the corner you have. All right, so not much luck. I did get one little hit on a jerk bait here. Wind is just crazy. That's been the story of the summer here in New Jersey. Spring here in New Jersey. Wish it was summer. And tried mostly topwater here. I feel like probably do a little better for maybe catfish or carp here. There's probably some bass in here, just not really sure. Like I was showing you the access spot here. It's real small, it's just a little corner, so you're not getting much access to this huge lake at all. Once you get on over here, it's house right next to me. So I was just kind of fishing this little spot here. I was having all kinds of trouble with my pole. I actually lost a rig. The barrel swivel literally broke in half on a cast. Nothing to do with my line. The swivel itself broke in half, and my spinner went flying across the lake into the water. And then I had a little bit of issue with my pole here. That somehow the line went up underneath like the bottom part of the reel right there and got all like tangled up. I had to take it apart. So not a good outing here at Clementon Lake. Don't think I would recommend it either. A lot of trash, a lot of beer cans, rubber gloves on the ground, soda cans, way too many beer bottles along the banks here. Crazy. Also the access, you've got this small little area to stand, and there's a lot of traffic that has been going by. Big trucks, tractor trailer, box trucks. So just not really an overall pleasant spot to fish with all the choices that you have in this state. So that is it for Clementon Lake. That might do it for the day. That's with my daughter. She's the only one that caught one today. There she is down there, still going at it. Her very first day of bait casting. She's only fished with bobbers and bottom fished. So she did a lot better than I did. All right. Till next time. Okay, here we go. Review portion of the show. We got 3 lakes to review at this part. I do my reviews. I review them on 4 different aspects of the lake. If there are fish there is not one of them. Keep in mind, a lot of these I've only gone to for the first time. Some of them I'm not even fishing. I'm just scouting them out. Some of them I do a little bit of fishing, which you would have seen earlier in the video. So what I base it on is the location, the actual location, ease of access to the location, cleanliness of the location, and then my overall feeling of that location. So let's start first with Silver Lake. This one was in Glassboro, New Jersey. This is the one that had no fishing signs everywhere. Literally every 20 yards around this lake, there are no fishing signs. So keep that in mind here. Location, I give it a 5. The location was pretty hard to find. Google Maps, when I searched for Silver Lake, didn't even know exactly how to get there. It was trying to make me take a right when I could clearly see the lake was on my left. Finding where to park wasn't as easy also. So that sort of plays a little bit in the location and ease of access, which I give a 1. That's not a 2, that's a 1, because you can't fish there. So is there ease of access? Sure, you can pull up anywhere you want to and walk to this lake. Where I parked, it was a decent little walk, but I give it a 1 because you can't fish. Cleanliness, this is a 9. A very well kept area. I didn't see any trash. Well maintained. From what I saw 2 or 3 different areas. The trails look pretty clean. So This is the only thing pretty much saving this location. So overall, my first review, and it's a 0. Why is it a 0? Because you cannot fish this lake, people, unless you want to fish it illegally, which if you do, by all means, hey, who am I to say you can't fish the lake? Someone has said it a lot. It's clearly posted. So that is a 15 out of 40 because the cleanliness brought it up. But if you're keeping grading at home, that is still just a 37.5%, which is failing an F for unfishable. Silver Lake, Glassboro, New Jersey. Okay, lake number 2 from this video, Kirkwood Lake, Gibbsboro, New Jersey. Out of the 3 lakes, I would probably say this is the only one that I would go back to and try again. Especially if I had a boat or a kayak, definitely would go back to this one. So let's start off with location. Location, I'd give it a 7. It wasn't very easy to find. Mainly the actual spot where you have to fish at. That was very difficult to find. So that's kind of why I give the location a 7. And also the large train depot that runs along the one side of the lake, and the fact that it's pretty much all private houses along the other side of the lake. Ease of access, it's a 7. Once you do find the fishing area, you're right there, 10 feet from the water, 5 feet from your car. The runoff area that I mentioned in the video, I wish I would have got some shots of that. Very treacherous to get to that spot. So if I were grading ease of access just on that location, it'd probably be a 3. Really steep little banks and small little pathways to get down to that spot. Cleanliness, I give it a 9. Very clean. Trash can was right there by the water. Didn't see any trash laying around. A little bit of fisherman trash down by the runoff area. Some lures, some string, things like that. I think I did see an empty container of night crawlers that were down there. Could have been left by accident. Like I said, there is a trash can right there. Otherwise, small area, so it was easy to keep clean, so it gets a 9. Overall, going to keep it around the location, ease of access, same numbers that I gave those, which is a 7. Beautiful lake. My overall opinion here is that if you're within maybe 30 minutes of this lake, I'd recommend it as a good spot for you to go to, especially if you're even closer than that. No reason why this can't be a regular spot for you to go and fish. If you have a boat, kayak, I would say come on from a little farther out and try it out. I think it'd be a great lake for that. So with those numbers, that gives Kirkwood Lake of Glassboro a 30 out of 40 possible points, which is a 75%, which is passing. It's a D, but that is fishable. So there you go, Kirkwood Lake, Glassboro, New Jersey. Okay, our third and final lake that we checked out in this episode was Clementon Lake in Clementon, New Jersey. Location, I give this a 6. If the amusement park wasn't there in the background, I'd probably give this a 3. You're parking in a lot of little pull-offs on the side of the road or a strip mall. So there you have it. It's not a very good location, other than the fact that you can fish there and look at an amusement park in the background. Just brings it up a little bit. Ease of access, this one's a 5. So when you do get to the one small area that you can fish, you have to cross a very busy road wherever you park, and then you have to climb a guardrail. Not the easiest thing. I do give it a 5 because it is right there next to the road, and there's a couple little spots up by the little dam area that was a little bit better access there. You still did have to cross the busy road though, which is why I only give it a 5, and the fact that you're only fishing one kind of small area of the lake. Cleanliness, 1. I give it a 1. This place was terrible. I honestly can't even, I know this is one of my earlier videos, I can't imagine a place being worse than this. There was trash everywhere, all along the bank. I could have filled up 3 trash bags probably with what I saw there. The only reason it does get a 1 is because the water itself seemed pretty clean. Otherwise, This place was a mess. So overall, I give it a 4. Don't recommend it at all. I guess if you're super local, within a couple miles down the street, and you need to get your fishing fix in, you want to run over there real quick, it might be okay. Otherwise, do not recommend that you try to find this place any other time. I do think, however, that it might be cool to go back and fish there when the park's actually open and you see all the rides and all the people screaming and the roller coaster going in the background. That might be pretty cool. But that said, it is a 16 out of 40, which means it's only 40% fishable. Not very good. And that will do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and go fishing.